What's up, everybody? We are live at Live by Loews. We're going to get some sound going here, see if we can't figure this out. Let me know if you can hear us. We got a lineup of super matches for you tonight. I guess you call them super matches. I like to call them arm fights. What do you think, JT?
All I know is, Bill, that this is probably the fanciest place that I've ever been. Plus,
you're from the country, though.
Hey, I take my wife to fancy places. We go to the city, and I take her to fancy places, and maybe I'm a tightwad, but this is by far the fanciest place I think I've been.
I like to think, it's a pretty good turnout for Friday. I mean, the tournament's now till tomorrow, so I think a lot of people will come in tomorrow.
But what I think everybody's really anxious to see are these super matches tonight, because you have lined us up with a great lineup here tonight. I mean, I think our first match is Tim Loews and Lincoln Munger. Is that correct?
It is. Lincoln Munger actually was looking for Tim. He was almost hunting him out.
And I like that. These new guys, dude, they are hungry. Like Lincoln, I know who Lincoln is, but
he said in an interview that I did with him that he's been training for Tim for 2 years.
That's
2 years.
That's like a great thing for these new guys to have. Like he has set a goal, and it was a long-term goal, and he's been working at it for 2 years. So I'm really anxious to see if his training's really been, like how his training's really progressed. I know that he trains with Austin Jaggers, so I mean that's definitely going to help out with the power category.
Are you ready to go? Let's go. Let's go. One. All right, we got to take off here.
Yeah, I'm from Tennessee, but I've lived all over. Live in Louisville, Kentucky. Train with Mike West, Austin Jaggers, and Brandon Simpson. So got a lot of experience and skill in town within 20 minutes. So, but I've trained with everybody. I've been pulling only 2.5 years. Pulled over two dozen events, and I've done one-on-one trainings with like all of the greats. Like I've been in Dave Chafee's garage. I've been hanging out with Devin. I've been in Chance's living room. Todd Hutchins, I've pulled on his TV stand. I've just had tons of really in-depth experience to make me fall in love faster and faster.
That's quite a team already that you got training with. So that obviously will help you make some moves real quick starting up. If somebody can jump out, just get into it, and jump onto a team, is so much more beneficial, I think, that people realize. So, so about the match with Tim, you mentioned to me a long time ago. I don't even know how far we were into prepping for Strongest Badge. I think I was asking you about Jaggers or something, and you had mentioned to me, hey, if you could find Tim Loews, I'll throw him into a hook. Yep. I think it was almost word for word what you told me months ago, and it turns out that he did reach out to me, and the match sets up. You almost called the shot there, right? Did you know it was going to happen?
I figured he would reach out to you. It seemed like he would pull everybody, anybody that wants it. And I knew I needed more time. I've been wanting Tim Loews for about 2 years, specifically training just for him because I know there's a hole in his game. So I figured when I reached out to you, it would kind of come to a peak about the time when I think I'll be ready. And turns out I am, which is awesome.
Were you looking for him because he's, quote unquote, the gatekeeper of the division, to where if because it's kind of like you beat Tim, then you belong, right? Is that what you were looking for, or is it something else?
Yeah, that's 50% of the reason. The other 50% is because he was one of the first pros that I got to grip up with, and he doesn't remember this. He doesn't know that he and I have pulled. It was at the Strongest Badge at the After Pool 2021. That was my third, I believe, event. And It was about 2 a.m. in the morning. We're both buzzed. We've been pulling for hours.
Wait for my sign, guys. We good to go? We're back on. Go, we're good to go. All right, welcome to the table, ladies and gentlemen. 26 years old from
Here we go.
Lincoln Munger.
Lincoln Munger being the bigger fighter here.
Little introduction as he pulls everywhere, at anyone, at any time.
Tim Loews is one of those guys that will pull anyone at any time.
And does.
Immediately. I'm not sure that one was or not. I'm going to keep my words to myself.
Going to the straps.
Let's about him as we're getting set up in this
I love how Tim will pull every weight class. I mean, you see that at Michigan State, he pulled Cole Casper, and they had a great match. And now Tim is pulling a bigger opponent. Tim will pull. Like, that's what I love about Tim. If you call him out, he's gonna accept the match.
Yeah, he didn't even know who he was. But he took it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Tim, and I love it.
But here's the thing: he's pulled so many people, right? That does he not know who? If he doesn't know who they are, then he figures, hey,
I can
I
beat
got
him, but we're gonna find out.
we are. They say straps never lie.
Those 2.5 years he's had.
That was pretty quick and impressive right there. Tim was very confident.
Well, Lincoln did say that he was gonna meet Tim right in his power, so
Doing something a little fun today. I made the mistake of asking people.
we'll see if he changes up his game plan a little bit here.
I got all the corrected to movies instead of favorite movie.
Figure this out.
So we're gonna throw a couple quotes out there for you guys. Go! Here we go again.
Tim with the hooks.
Tim Lewis, slow pulling down the pad over here. No need for speed on that one. The slow pull getting the win. So understandably, Lincoln is nervous heading into this one. Many pullers definitely have these nerves going into matches, but have you done enough is a constant questioning in competitors' minds. He'll leave the match to slow down in his head, but when pulling Tim, it's best not to slow down on the table.
Tim is proven to be the veteran right here.
He's not the man you want to have.
Looks very confident.
Don't want to let him stop the match. He does.
Oh shit, that's two. I'm not
I know
even
personally,
changing.
I
My bad,
almost got
guys.
one win on Tim a while back.
see.
But he stopped the match every time, drove you right back over to his side. He got the pin. And that's kind of his MO. Come on, Lincoln. Here we go back to the table right now.
We'll see if Lincoln can change up his game plan here a little bit.
Come on, Lincoln.
$400 to the winner of this match.
Hey,
Mitchell is your down rep. Leonard Harkness, your
that's the
down
thing with Tim too.
working the kink on Tim's
If you want to face him, you're gonna have to put up some money.
Go! Boom! Here we go. Lincoln trying to carve in. Tim Lewis holding on
A little
strong.
bit better for
Lincoln
Lincoln
Munger,
here.
He's holding on. Lincoln.
Oh, he's in there. Ooh, little
So as we speak,
got up. Let's see what this call is. Leonard's going to the
this
strap.
one's going to the strap.
Nice. He held on there.
That was a better position for Lincoln right there.
He said he was going to hook him. That's what everybody says until they hook him, right?
Was that out there?
That is, I've apropos with Tim, and that's some place that I definitely don't want to go.
So Tim had his surgery there. He had lost.
But Tim's got that sticking point too. If you take his hand, that he can hang on down there pretty close to the pin pad.
And he was in a war with Ethan Mercer.
I love that match, dude.
Man.
If you haven't seen that match, go check out Armfighter on YouTube. That was a great match.
See if he does. He's trying to dig in.
Lincoln wanting to get that fair start, coming a little bit
We
more
got
to the
Leonard
center.
Harkless up top, Keith Michelle on bottom. Two international master refs.
Two of the best refs in the country, in North America, probably.
And we got some movement in the setup there. Here we go, Tim Lewis.
Oh, Tim in.
Tim is so strong.
Upcoming plans with Tim Lewis in 2 weeks. He's pulling Ed Sarcone and Buffalo.
Right now, it just looks like Tim is very confident and in
Who is
control.
the New York East versus West qualifying champion. And that'll be
Yeah, I
These
don't
young kids,
really
man.
see much of a lane. He did have that little outside
But
top roll Kings move looking move.
like you said, though, Bill, once you get in those straps, whenever you get tied to your opponent, there's really nowhere to run.
Let's see what happens. happens.
I'm sorry. I own my mistake.
Appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. If you don't mind, go ahead, click a like on the video, maybe subscribe if you like arm wrestling content. Let's see if Lincoln can do something different.
Lincoln has to try to get out of Tim's hand, and if I was Lincoln, I would really not want to go to those straps.
He looks
right
like
now.
he's got a really good angle too. Tim's just that strong. Oh, there he is.
Lincoln needs to hang on. Do not. He needs to
Watch
hang
his
on.
elbow. Oh, he let him back in it. He's cracking that hand though. Oh, he's not
a
letting
really
go.
good match right
Tim's
here.
running. Tim's running.
One foul on Lincoln.
They're gonna call him elbow. Got an elbow foul. He did let go of the peg, but he went right back on, so he didn't make the call. And then elbowed off. That was good. He needs to stay top for sure.
I was going to say, at Lincoln, when he first surged, he had Tim on the ropes, and I just don't think he wants to let go of Tim's hand right now.
Amazing development right away in that match right there. Lincoln had everything he wanted. Hit that sticker point.
Tim looking calm and collected,
That spot on his bicep. He's very,
trying to get his grip.
He's there again.
not getting the hand control that last time.
Oh,
Lincoln's in a
look
decent
at Tim
spot
gave
right
it
here.
up. Oh, how did Tim keep his elbow on that pad? That's wild. Experience. That's amazing that right there Tim kept his elbow on.
But like you just said, Bill, with that experience, Tim knows how far he can push his body, and after you've been pulling as many years as Tim has, it's like riding a bike. You just get on there and you know exactly where you need to go.
Goes to show you can still keep the elbows down though. A lot of people not wanting rules lately.
We're in round 3 right now. Tim was leading 2-0.
It can happen. These are brand new pads too. I'm not sure if they're gonna like them or not.
Oh,
Straight from Arm Assassin.
with brand new pads, I would love these pads. I like these pads because you get a little bit of cushion and you can move around a
I
little
think
bit.
Lincoln's kind of stuck in that spot.
Then go straight to the pad.
And that is the win. Look at 3-0.
You have to love the enthusiasm of the newcomer. He set a goal, but we're definitely going to see more at Lincoln. That's not the last time.
Well, we can't find him.
Yeah, and in the third match, I tried making it a little bit more interesting. See what he had. He was a little better, but he still wasn't fast enough to finish the spot. To finish that match, I was still waiting on him to get around.
I can't hear him, can you?
No.
I don't think you guys can hear him, can you? We'll keep that down.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tim Loews.
Yeah, it might have been just him. Yeah. Rock and roll. Oh, wait.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? For 1 second, I want you guys to shake the rappers in this place. Get loud for 1 second. Where we 1, 2, 3, go. Here we go with round number 2 now.
Yeah, that was one thing that surprised me when I started traveling was how close everybody was and how it was the same people and close knit. So that's definitely something I think that keeps people around for sure. So you asked me for a war. You said, "Hey,
That's
you got
right.
anybody up there that's heavier?" Actually, you wanted the class up because you normally pull at 54, right?
Well, that's the thing is at big level competitions, yes, I will pull 154. A round robin event, maybe a big cash tournament or a tournament as high prestigious as Michigan State, I would make 154. I'm naturally a 195, 200-pound guy. I walk around. Last about a year and a half ago, probably or more, my Psycho guys challenged me.
I love this matchup. These two competitors are the epitome of energy. My goodness. Bill, you can't talk about this match. You're too biased. You're too biased right now. Dude, the chicken man. I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of rooting for the chicken man. Joe, I love the intensity, bro. But the Stamina King. Oh, my goodness. Goodness. They're calling it a win for Oscar.
Did they? Was it a loss and losing position?
I thought Sean called it a win for Oscar there. Elbow foul and losing position. Win for Oscar. The Stamina King coming out on top in the very first round.
Got Tim's money over here. He never picked up. Yeah, Oscar looked in control there. He did hit a little wall at the end, but in that position, it's going to be really hard to pull Oscar out.
I was getting ready to say, Oscar, whenever he gets, if you let Oscar get into his spot, it's going to be a long day. But I'll tell you, Joel's very, very versatile. You know he's got something up his sleeve. The Chicken Man versus the Stamina King. Big hit by Joel. But the Stamina King, he ran into a wall. Wow. Joel had him on his side of the table.
That was a hell of a hit.
But Oscar with the Stamina King proving. You know, I haven't seen Oscar compete in a while, but this just goes to show that, hey.
I think that's why they were counting him out a bit. It seemed like a lot of people were leaning Joel because they haven't seen Oscar, and I think a big part of it is when they did, he was pulling 12 classes. So sometimes he would go up there and have some, shaky losses.
That's exactly right.
So, I don't know, Oscar, man, and I tell you what, he's Gateway, right? I train with him, that's my guy. And I tell you what, man, he is strong left-handed.
Oh, my goodness.
He is strong. So
I learned my lesson early on from Oscar. I beat him in a tournament, learned my lesson in a super match. I feel like Joel, he felt something that he did like off that hit.
He's confident now. He's even setting back.
He might give the Chicken Man a little too much. Runs into the wall again, but Joel cracking the wrist back.
What's up now?
Oh my
We're gonna
goodness.
change things up.
Oh, we got an elbow foul on Joel.
Oh, but now he knows
Joel
he's
says,
in it.
"Get back
now
up
he
here."
knows he's in it.
Joel says, "Get back up here, Stamina King. I got something for you." Oh my goodness. The Stamina King laid back a little bit and gave Joel an opening.
Got too confident.
Sean getting them straightened out here. A big hit by Joel and Oscar. The Stamina King laughs. got an intentional slip on Joel.
Oscar Anderson called the winner. Now it makes 3, so your winner of that super match, the Stamina King, Oscar Anderson.
The Stamina King saying, I haven't gone anywhere, boys.
Oscar was very dominant, but I tell you what, Joel was in that.
Stop pressure. Stop pressure. That's all we need to stop.
What's next for you?
All the rankings, we're not coming.
Ranks anybody in mind?
Off the table.
Oscar Anderson right now. Thank you very much, Oscar.
Hey, Brent, opposite side. The cameras go this way. So go on this side.
Remember to get loud out there. You're watching this for free, but for now it's time for round 3.
You want to cut it? The stream?
Yep. Who we got?
Good.
This is, who's next?
Let's go. So you have some history with Sam. You guys crossed paths about a year ago.
Yep.
Since then, Sam's been on a tear, tearing through different tournaments, and meanwhile, you're kind of on the same trajectory. Going into this, it seems like that people aren't necessarily counting you out for sure, but they are in general, I think, seeing you as an underdog in this match. Do you think you're going to bring something different to the table this time, or is it going to be more of the same thing, just harder mentality?
I think I have something like different. I like to think, like obviously, just like you said, he's been tearing it up as well. Like, you know, I'm not saying he hasn't gotten stronger, but I feel like I'm a lot different than last time we pulled. But you know, that's always in the back of my head. You know, he controlled me that day. He controlled me from start to finish. You know, he give credit where it's due. It was a great performance he had. I think he got like second both arms, like two absolute studs. Michael Hahn was there. Kevin Palko was there. Like, yeah, it was a tough category. I believe there was like 20 people in our class, just absolute studs. And I kind of, looking back at it, you know, I didn't, like, I don't want to say like I took them lightly, but I was a little like confident, like going into it, because it was so cool. Like a couple of weeks prior to that event, he pulled one of the California guys in Tulsa. Remember that round robin? It was like, I think it was like a 155 round robin, something like that. Jim Coyle hosted it.
Mhm.
And he pulled one of like two California guys that I always like have like history with, you know, and like it was just a good gauge for me, you know. But he beat them, you know, and I was like, wow, like okay. So that shows me a little bit his level, you know, and I just did not expect that.
22 years old from Sacramento, California. The
Oh,
Armfighter,
shit, I didn't change the score. I'm sorry, guys.
And one of the shining young stars in our sport at 21 years old from Ozark Mountain Arm Wrestling, Sam Taylor.
Caleb knows he's pulling uphill in this one, so let's see if he's got a trick up his sleeve.
These two young kids, this is the battle of the youth right now. Bill, I still remember seeing Sam Taylor for the first time. And I was like this kid, like he doesn't know what he's getting into. But I think everybody's quickly learning who this young man is. Caleb with the big, I love the intensity of Caleb.
So much different than Sam, right? It's like polar opposites from the stoic stance that he has, you know?
I love that we have a lot of guys from California out here today.
We got 20 states.
Love it. I'll tell you, Bill, like this location, just in St. Louis, Missouri. This is very central. There's a lot of good pullers here today, and tomorrow it's going to be even better, folks.
Gonna run 3 tables. Hopefully we're just gonna blast through it.
I like Caleb's setup right here.
He does look solid in there. Sam just looks super comfortable. Maybe
Sam's-
not though.
Caleb with the hit and Sam Taylor inside.
Right
Wow.
elbow fall. Caleb had a decent hit there, but once Sam gets tucked in like that,
Sam is so strong on the inside.
he does a good job getting that pronation in on the setup somehow. That shoulder across center. Shoulder across center.
Sam with the win.
So the winner on that one will be Sam Taylor. Caleb Lester going down on fouls.
This young man, you're going to see him dominate. I think you're going to see Sam Taylor show people a lot of things tomorrow in that tournament.
You know, I always say he always got away with people not thinking that he was like an arm wrestler, right? He doesn't look the part. And I think people are starting to realize it now.
Oh, he's definitely showcasing that right now. Because Caleb is no joke. I mean, right now, Caleb's having a hard time to get to his spot, but Caleb is a very, very dangerous puller. He went to Arnold's this past year, did very well. So Caleb is no slouch.
No.
What
I
is
do think his left's coming on a little stronger, maybe. This is a right-handed match, but
now is Sam? Is he ranked on the Armfighter?
yeah, Sam's number 10, I believe, in the
All
country right now. Maybe 11.
I can see why. He's making a statement saying, I belong here and I'm ready to move up the ladder.
Round 2 going right now. First round, Caleb going down on fouls.
Let's see what Caleb does. Sam's going high, too.
Caleb with a massive hit, going to the straps. Bill has spared no expense on this. He's brought in Brad Cook at 217. We haven't seen Brad in a while. Every time that we see some of this footage, though, he sets the bar just a little bit higher. If you haven't yet, like, share, and subscribe to 217. Like, share, subscribe to this channel, armfighter.com.
Ooh, Sam looks real good.
Yeah, Sam, he's getting Sam's hand just looks very, very impressive right
You
now.
can tell Caleb's uncomfortable. Let's see what he can do. Oh.
Sam in complete control. This young man is very, very impressive. I do. I love it, Bill. I love the fact that we have these young pullers now. That these kids nowadays, they have become so strong. And these newcomers, they are learning a lot faster than a lot of the veterans did, because there's so much information on YouTube now.
Yeah, and they're coming into teams, right? They're able to walk in. And
That's
maybe
another
find
good
something.
thing about Armfighter. I see a lot of posts on Facebook all the time. Hey, I'm looking for a team. It's like, check out armfighter.com, and it shows every team in the USA.
Caleb needs to stay outside and keep Sam from getting so tight in there. Sam's able to pull back and get that lock in so tight, right? He needs to go straight back.
I'm not sure where Caleb's elbow is, but I feel like he needs to go to the left side front to kind of block off Sam's lane of that hook. Caleb with the big hit.
Hand looks like iron. Yeah, he still looks pretty confident. He's got his dad, Jim Taylor, over there in his corner.
I'll tell you what, you know that's a proud dad right there. Watching his son do what he loves to do and being dominant at it.
looks a little better on this side.
All right, Scott is tied down. Both players trying to find their
Wonder if they're having a hard time getting comfortable on that buckle side.
thumbs up from down rep shot. Nope, not so much right now. A little bit to work out. Kane coming out with this. Caleb Velasco right now. Here we go.
Big hit.
Shoulder,
Oh, Caleb.
Shoulder. Yep.
That shoulder going over the center again. Another foul.
Yeah, it definitely did.
You gotta watch out going into that press.
But it's almost like he needs it. Maybe if you could change that angle a little. he can
Say
keep
for a
his
second
shoulder.
there, I thought Caleb might have found the lane. Big hit by Sam. Sam Taylor with the win. Very, very impressive young man. Gonna take it to Tim.
All right, Sam, I know you're not managing any works. What were your keys today? I was waiting for a strap top roll battle the whole way too, but him going to that press, I gotta wonder if he didn't get down his shoulder across the center. Do you think that he would have given you problems there?
He would have pinned me for sure. Yeah, if he just not cross center, he would have pinned me.
Well, I appreciate your honesty and your sportsmanship. Great job today. We'll see you at the tournament.
Sam Taylor.
Very humble young man.
Oh, why don't we keep the rhymes going here? Two more outstanding bowlers about to come down out of that door. Are you all ready for round 4? I just think he's up top ahead of the guy waiting.
Makes sense. So you got a pretty big match coming up here.
I'd say so.
Cole Kasper, and he actually called you out, which I think you should take as a compliment for sure. He wanted a war, and he actually asked for you, and you took a whole probably 5 minutes, I think, to think about that one to tell me, yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, I got the match offer, and I gave Bo a call. Just about any match offer I've ever gotten, he's always the first call I make, and be like, hey, I got this match offer. What do you think? And of course, it don't matter if they said, hey, they offered you LeVon. What do you think? He'd say, well, you're gonna fucking smash him. That's just that's just Bo. But we talked about it a little bit, and we both knew, like, hey, he's a strong dude. He's been on a tear right now. It's a tough match, but it's a winnable match. So I didn't hesitate. I mean, here's the deal. Like I was thinking to myself for the last 18 months.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 39 years old, from Psycho Arms Sports in Norwood, Kansas, Cody. Let's go, Cody! Let's go! And 19 years old from Green Bay, Wisconsin.
What do you think, JT?
As I dubbed the Arab
I think
Tony Katowski
this is probably the match that I was most looking forward to, because both these pullers are going to go directly inside, and I love hook wars. I see that they're already opting to go straight to the straps too.
Cody looks jacked.
Dude, this is probably the biggest I've seen Cody.
He weighed in 176.
Oh, wow. I'll tell you what, I just saw Cole pull 2 weeks ago in a round robin, but that was also left-handed, and he looked very, very impressive in that.
Left and right champion. He has recent wins versus St. Louis. And
Should be a battle right out the middle. You think Cole goes high, or do you think he just blasts them and they go in?
I think we're going straight inside. This first match, I think everybody's going to find out.
I think Cole's going outside.
We're about to find out.
Leonard on top, Keith on bottom.
still trying to get a fair grip on the PDs too. You got to get close to a rest.
Who do you think the favorite is here, Bill?
I think Cole.
It was cut out a little bit.
Here we go.
Oh,
We
Cody's
are
in it.
inside.
Cody's in it.
Cody hanging on. What a match already, folks. I love it. Oh, Cole with a big hit, and he was met with a wall.
Oh, I think that's Cody saying you ain't pinning me.
Yep, Cody just letting Cole know.
Saying you ain't pinning me.
Wow. The question is, does Cole want to go back inside with that?
Let's see.
The veteran.
What do we got? One elbow on Cody.
We're going back inside. Right square in the middle.
We got elbow on the other side. That's 1-on-1.
Yep.
We're going to release his strap. Give him a second.
Oh my goodness, folks.
If
you have not liked and shared and subscribed to this, first of
man.
all, you need to share because I think we want everybody to see this match right now because it's where everybody wants to see it, right square in the middle. There is no running in this. Both pullers say, I'm going inside because I'm stronger than you. Cole thinks he's stronger. Cody thinks he's stronger.
If this thing gets deadlocked in the middle, I want my ears to bleed. You guys are watching arm wrestling, not the golf channel. Get loud out there.
You can see the intensity in Cody's eyes. He is ready to roll. And we can't see Cole, but I can almost guarantee it. That kid's game face is intense and scary.
He's hyped. It's like having some issues here getting on. They want to be right. And that's wrapped crazy around Cole.
In talking to Cody before this match, I was speaking with him about this game that's going to be measured
Right.
That's what's going to win this match. Right now, it's playing out exactly.
I think we're going right back where we were, Bill.
Let's go right. See what's happening, huh?
I think they want to find out who's stronger right now this first match. No craftiness.
Let's hope it doesn't go by fouls. Let's see. Let's see a pin.
They, in my opinion, are the cream of the crop.
Big hit.
Ooh, Cody
right
looking
in
solid.
the middle.
Ooh, he actually opened him.
Cody with the surge.
You see that white stripe right there? I hate
Dude,
that.
I know. But Cole, he's in a good position.
Locked. Watch his elbow off the back though.
Cole with the surge. Oh.
That's a pin. He did.
What's the call?
His elbow was coming off the back close.
Cole with the foul, with the elbow off the back, giving Cody the first win.
Oh. I did see the elbow. I thought he missed it. I thought he missed it. But that's why we have 3 international master referees cycling these refs right here.
And you, before these super matches, I think you let the pullers decide who they wanted to do the matches.
I did try to keep it, where they wanted. Most of them didn't really care.
Well,
it
whenever you have a
interesting.
lineup like you do.
And right now, I think they're just rotating. They all pick the top guys, so we just put the top guys in there. In a event this caliber, right? You put you got to put the right refs in, right?
I mean, top-notch tournament means top-notch reffing. One thing I like about having these master refs too, like, there's not a lot of downtime because you're going to listen to these refs, or sadly, you're going to be fouled out.
There, now you can see Cole's game face on that side.
Oh, you guys are going to see it now. Last round, you got to see Cody's intensity. Now I think you guys are going to see Cole's. The question is, does Cole go back inside with Cody, or does he try to change the game?
No, man. I think neither of them are changing the game. I think they are going to battle this one out.
That's what I would love to see. I want to see hook wars.
If you see this other camera guy here next to Brad Cook, Cole is filming a documentary right now.
Really?
And that is his camera guy.
I love it. Actually, I think I remember somebody telling me that.
So be on the lookout for that one.
I'll tell you, Cole, he's got a great story. He's been doing this since he was a young boy. He might seem like a rookie, but he's actually, I would say, Cole's coming up to be a veteran.
He has been pulling almost 10 years. You know
That's veteran status, I would say. The boy knows what he's doing.
Let's go, Cody! Let's go, call fired up.
Getting him squared away. Here we go again. Dead in the middle.
He's trying to press. That's not working.
Cody's liking what he's feeling right here.
He's got his elbow off that side.
Cole with constant pressure. Taking a good keep. Cody with the surge.
Cole might have taken a little bit from him right there. He did.
Yeah.
The surge got him.
Cole with the win. Wow, wow, wow. We got a 1-1. This is what we want to see, folks. Back and forth.
Yes. That is there. They're both right there.
This young man.
They're really close.
Every single match stops right in the middle.
They're both pushing that angle right to the edge, and they're keeping it on. So very impressive by both pullers, if you ask me.
Cody's going over and talking to his coach, Olsen. If there's a person that you want to get advice from, I would say Bo's that guy.
That is a hell of a team they got over there, man.
Oh, so strong. Psycho on sports.
Who all here and Cody VandeWeerd doing
It's time to go. They are rolling them up.
Who let Cole Casper Robert stop in these matches?
I think we're pretty split right now. People want to see Cody win. People want to see Cole win.
Happening right now.
I just keep on wanting to see this match. I'll keep on watching this match because these guys are going straight inside.
I mean, that's what you asked for, right? Just
I love it.
Power arm wrestling.
You got to initiate, Cody. Let's go. Get it, go.
Whenever you made this match, I was like, this is the one I want to see because these two are gonna go straight in for the power.
This is a match that Cole asked for. He actually wanted Cody, which is awesome. You never see ranked guys asking for people that are unranked.
Hey, well, I think he respects Cody because
yeah, he wanted the war. He knew how strong he
Exactly.
was. He wanted the war, and it's just a beautiful thing, man, to see people just disregard the rankings and pull.
Because at the end of the day, we all just want to.
If they did, it would make the rankings more accurate.
The more we're pulling, the more data we're gonna have.
It's all starting to get manipulated, you know. I like Cole's position here. Cody looks way too far
I was
under.
gonna say Cody looks like he's already on the underside of this right now.
He's bitching, and Cody's a pretty good ref in his own sense, so he knows what he's doing up there.
Looks a little bit better. Inside again.
Looked like
Cody
hopped.
I don't dislike where Cody's at right now.
No,
Cody,
he's comfortable there. Cole's having a hard time.
yeah, he
getting
is.
past that. Man, that is a lot of horsepower.
Wow.
Too much on his side. Cody's got to
Cole
get back on
coming
his
down,
side.
but Cody is relentless and not giving up.
Elbow, and it's good. So it's just an elbow.
Elbow foul on Cole Casper.
That was it Cole?
It was on Cole. It was on Cole.
I would be trying to re-strap that if I was Cody. I was trying to get out of that.
Cody right now has this very good sticking point, and he's coming right at Cole.
Look at Cole. Look how good he's got that bite on that strap. It's so much better than
I mean, if I was Cody, I'd be asking for a
Cole's,
restrap.
I think Cole's. Yeah, I know he'd have to. I think Cole's gonna.
Yeah, right now Cole's gonna come crashing down.
Looks like he's got a good lane.
If I was Cody, I'd be. He's complaining.
We got a rest here. He needs to bitch on that.
I know. If I was Cody, I'd be saying I want to restrap, especially after that hard pull. Because Cody had
maybe
a
he
very,
feels something.
Cody had a good bite around Cole's hand, and he was in his lane. You hear the chicken man in the background for his
Still
teammate.
got that energy. Let's get him hyped. There you go, Cole. Now, if they can stay center here, Cody's in a good spot. As soon as it goes here, it's so tough to pull him out of that. Look how tight he is.
Look, Cody's got a good lock right there.
No way. There's no way he pulls out of that. And he can't
It's got to be
elbow.
close. Oh, Casper. Bo letting Cole know. You might have took that round, but you're going to earn every bit of it.
Still got to do it again.
What a great match. What a great, great match.
Hopefully signs to come. We should have some deep brackets tomorrow with a lot of talent here. We got a lot of
Oh my
people
goodness,
out.
it just keeps on getting. I'll tell you guys, you guys can't see this at home, but I just looked out in the hallway, and we have got a lot of spectators out there. People walking by, they want to see what's going on because they're seeing these two great competitors go to war right now.
Side pressure plus weight plus back pressure plus down pressure.
On elbows.
Right now I got the pressure stuck in my head.
Are you not fucking entertained?
Exactly. Cody said it best. Are you not entertained? What a great, great match, folks. If you guys have not shared this stream, click out of it just for a second. Share it away, because I think everybody deserves to see this. You're watching this and you're being selfish. Now it's time to be a little bit generous and hit that share button.
We got 6 more matches after this.
Oh, we just gotten started. We haven't even gotten to the main card yet. These are just the prelims. There's still a lot of show to come.
Can Cody get to the positive side of the table? Can he pull from a positive position? He has to. There's no way he has.
Cody's not done.
Right there on that defensive side. He's got to get to a position.
We'll see, man. At some point, you got to lose your banana, right? Like,
well, dude, I'd already been done.
Yeah, man.
Just watching
Especially in
these
those
guys.
kind of wars.
Woo.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
I'll tell you what. Whenever you're in these hook wars, your arm gets so blowed up. Now, these two might not be good to go for the tournament tomorrow. There might be some
we'll
people
see.
watching.
I bet you see Cole pull.
Oh, there's no. I bet both these pullers pull.
Cody doesn't pull left, so I'm not
Oh,
sure.
does not. Center of the table again.
Cody needs to pull back. He's just got to keep it on his side.
Cole, yeah, he needs to keep Cole out of that shoulder. Cole is tight, tight, tight. Cody not giving up. The heart of this man is incredible. Oh, Casper. God, I love that intensity, dude. Fucking love that intensity.
Crazy intensity.
Two warriors right there,
What a
man. Give it
match.
up for those guys.
What a match.
I love it,
Tim.
man.
Center table. Center. Interview in the center.
The center.
Casper, right here. Can you keep it together, sir? All right, what are your keys to victory, man? Passion. Passion. Just straight passion right there. And honestly, I've never seen somebody hold on to you that long from that position. What was going through your head?
I was thankful I was able to test myself. I just want to say, you know, when I was younger, I looked up to Cody a lot when I was climbing the ranks. And I'm very thankful that he gave me this opportunity. And I'm very thankful for the sport. Just want to thank everybody here. I want to give a especially thanks to the promoters for putting this on for us. This means a lot, and I think everybody here should be thankful to that.
Casper.
Dude, this kid, what a great young man right there. Heart of a lion, humble as can be.
All right, hold on. We are going to be on to the next.
Like training for like a regular Brewski's tournament or something where you got one every other month or so, it kind of gets monotonous. But like when you reached out for me to pull Scott, and I had that to look forward to now, kind of it lights a new fire. When I'm training for something, I like to take it as like when I fought MMA. I take my super matches the same as I would leading up to a fight. When you train specific, you got a goal. You're training for one guy. You got one match, and then the tournament is just extra.
Did you have a lot of fights that you got to go into without having to cut weight?
At the beginning, my first 3 fights, I didn't cut any weight. I walked around, I say I didn't cut any weight. I walked around like 160, maybe 165 on a good day, and fought. I had one fight at a catch weight of 160 and one fight at 155. But my last 4, I was fighting 145. So I cut quite a bit of weight.
33 years old, and a birthday tomorrow. From New Haven, Illinois, Billy Kruep.
These guys know nothing about each other.
I feel like this is going to be a really good match. Both these guys have very strong hands.
Billy looks nervous.
Ooh, big hit by Billy.
Scott spot. Oh, he got his hand.
Scott in control right now. They're going to the straps.
I very much doubt Scott.
Going to the straps.
And there it is. Strap match in round 1.
California versus St. Louis.
Billy's been pulling about 7 years now. He's in
I'll tell you, Billy used to pull the 176 class, but I think I like Billy in like this 190, 198. Billy's looking very big right now.
I like him at 190. He makes a pretty big cut to hit 172. He's one of them guys that I think is a true 190 because 76 was no problem for him. 72 sucks. And those guys,
those few extra pounds,
those guys are the true 190s, man.
I think I like Billy in that 190 class. I do. This match right here, just off the go right there, I feel like this is going to be a very close match. You're going to see it go back and forth.
Meanwhile, Scott Wynn, he's 43 years in the sport. He's from West Coast Armfighter. A little more on Scott. Wake up, Scott. Wake up, Scott.
We're going to find out who the stronger puller is here. Big hit by Billy. Billy coming down. What's the call right here?
We got one touch. He's got a shoulder touch.
We got shoulder over center on Billy.
I don't think it was center. I think he touched. Did he call shoulder over center?
He called it over center.
So back on Scott Wynn here for a moment while they get ready to reset. He's the 2023
Leonard, over center or touch?
Grandmaster champion.
Leonard, over center or touch?
Oh, it was touch. Yeah, you were right, Bill.
That's what I thought. He was trying to tell me otherwise.
I thought I heard something.
Trying to tell me I'm wrong?
You know what? Everybody.
You know I am a certified ref, JT.
Are you?
I am.
Well, I will. Now I have learned never to question this again, folks. You heard it here. JT's wrong sometimes. I can't always be right, folks.
Open and the Grandmaster's classes. Just 1 year.
This is going pretty close to what I thought. Billy
Right
with that
now,
hit. It's very similar to the Billy Bob Brown match. Yeah.
I'll tell you, like that was a great match, and that was in a bracket. I mean, like that was just in a tournament setting. I'd love to see that super match also.
It's hard to call a shoulder touch if you don't see it. So
the winner of this needs to get the winner of Bob Brown versus Jamie Shelton. That's what needs to happen.
Who do you think wins that one? Oh, let's see what happens here. Looks like Scott's in a good spot.
Right now,
I don't know. Billy just adjusted.
I was going to say, I'm leaning towards Billy right now.
Scott just dropped his hand back.
I don't like the way Scott's hand is right now. Scott with the hit. Scott holding. Scott's got a good block right there. Got a win for Billy right there. Good win by Billy right there. Scott, he's smiling. I think Scott's got a little something up his sleeve.
I mean, he's been pulling for 3 decades, I think, so he probably could figure something out.
So I think Scott's been pulling longer than I've been alive.
He's got Caleb over there, fellow Californian in his corner. Billy's down here with Brent Rakers.
I think Billy might run into problems if this goes the distance in rounds, because what I saw right there, Scott, he had a pretty good position. And I just don't know how much Billy's got in the tank with that press.
I think that's more of a fallback when you lose the hand, right? So.
Me, every time I see that, dude, it's just like, ugh. It's not my cup of tea, that press.
No, but if you're solid in, you can get your shoulder on it and just finish off.
Billy
with
was
it.
definitely in a good position. He was definitely in a good position.
Time to go. Let's get them rolling. They get 60 seconds in between matches.
For the most part, they've had matches.
Scott's trying to stretch that out a little bit here, it seems.
So, Tori, if you're out there listening somewhere, buddy, there's something to this ego.
And I was a little worried. I know Scott went to Arizona, but I don't think Scott didn't pull, though, which I think that was the right decision.
No, it definitely is. Had he pulled that match, yeah.
Especially, I don't think he knows too much about Billy. Ooh, Scott.
Oh, I wanted to go.
False start on Scott.
To go.
Because you're all over there, it's really hard not to jump your face sometimes. Well, that's why you get a couple of them. Use them if you can. All those newer arm wrestlers out there. It may annoy the rest, but it's kind of why they're there.
Now, Billy, he's another guy out of your guys' camp.
Billy looks ready. Scott looks tired already. What do you think?
I don't know. Scott, I mean, he always surprises me. When I'm watching videos on Scott, you think he's down and out, but he's not down.
That's a tough spot to finish.
Ooh, I know. I think Scott, I think something's wrong right now. Scott kind of let that one go.
Yeah, you better walk away, Brent.
See if he's got anything. If you guys could just do me a favor, click that like button real quick so we can get this stream out there. It helps the algorithm, they say.
I feel like you guys are doing a great job with that, too. Every time I look, there's more of you guys. There's more of you guys watching. Keep sharing.
And
Keep
let
on
us
hitting.
know if there's something wrong so we can fix it and come back with better next time. I think I can get some mics over there in the corner. We can do some things to tweak it.
That's the thing, Bill. Like, I mean, whenever you run a production, it seems like every year that you do this, you're always like just fine-tuning this thing, just giving it better experience for the viewers.
Time to go. I am an arm wrestler, so I know what to look for, I guess. And
exactly.
A lot of people might not know this, but I threw events before I arm wrestled, really. So that's what I did.
I remember
so
you telling me that. I mean, you're right. There's a lot of people that don't know that about you. You've been in the game for a while.
Let's see what happens.
I think right now, I think Scott might be damaged a little bit.
He's had a lot of different problems he's been getting fixed. I mean, after 30 years of pulling,
Hey,
it's hard
man,
not to
a
have
lot
some
of damage.
kind of damage.
A lot of wear and tear on the arms.
Billy looks good in a
I
good
like
spot.
Billy's set up right now. He's looking tight.
Yeah, Scott's just having a hard time with Billy's hand.
I'll tell you, Billy's got a big hand.
It's strong too, man.
I remember gripping up with Billy. And
that's why I'd like to see. Yes, there it was. How did that not pin?
Good win by Billy right there. It was a dominant performance by Billy Kruep.
Well, You wanted to make a statement today. You wanted to show everyone you deserve to be at a place like a Monster Factory. You think you did that?
I think I did. He took my hand and wrist. And I may not have took it all the way, but he didn't take mine.
I've seen people have fits trying to take that man's hand and wrist, and there was that one match there in the middle. You went straight through it. That was very impressive, sir. Any other thoughts on the match?
Well, that was it. I just want to thank Scott for taking the match. It's a big win for me, and I just appreciate him coming all the way over here and taking it without even knowing who it was.
Well, people know who you are now. Billy, awesome work, sir. Thank you.
Billy Kruep.
Billy Kruep, everyone.
Awesome performance by Billy right there.
We'll be on to the next one. See you in a minute.
Well, I don't want to give all my secrets away, but no, I mean, in all honesty, all BS aside, I'm sure all my guys that have trained with me religiously for the last decade would tell you that I am by far at my strongest I've ever been right now. I'm getting healthy. I'm starting to feel really good. My left was a little banged up there. I took a super match with a super OG badass from way back in the day, Jared Lovulett. He's been arm wrestling for a equally long time. I took a match with him down in Arkansas at a event that Russ Schrader, and I'm not sure who else was putting on, but I know Russ had something to do with it. Russ is the one that actually got me to come down. So I took that match with him, and my left didn't feel great when I went down there for that match. But of course, I'm not going to say anything. You know, if I can drag it to the table and put it on there and at least try to set the hook or something and try to go to work, at least I'm going to go try to make a match out of it. You know, if I'm in so much pain I can't get to the table and arm wrestle comfortably, I'm not gonna take the match. But I was able to get in there and stop him up and got the 3-0 victory on him. So Jared's a bad dude, but my arm hadn't fully recovered from that super match down there, and it's just now starting to get to where I'm really starting to grind with my left again and kind of getting it working. I've been primarily working on this right and getting this right to come back and get healthy. So, you know, it's by far caught up and exceeded the left probably right now. So, you know,
And at 47 years old, from Enola, Kansas, the Psycho himself, Oleson.
The leader of Psycho Arm Sports versus Mirzad.
He took 5th at the Arnold Classic, and he said that he usually wins the majority of the smaller tournaments. Well, the ones that Brent doesn't show up to anyway. Meanwhile,
how long has Mirzad been pulling for, Bill?
His first tournament was Strongest Badge 3. So he has been at it about 4 years. Bo about 4 decades.
Say Bo. He was at one of the first Strongest Badge, I think. Wasn't he, or the second?
Bo was at the first, second. Yeah, he's had some things going. He's always been a big part of it.
And always awesome performances.
One of my favorite people.
Big hit. But Mirzad's hand did not go back.
Yeah, he did ask for the strap.
He spent a great deal of time
going to the straps. I'm not gonna lie, Bill. I don't know if I would like to be tied to Bo.
I wouldn't personally,
but Mirzad, he is looking big, and I think he is up to the challenge to be tied to this man.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be hard to stop it. Bo felt a little something there, though. I think he definitely stopped him.
Mirzad's hand, to me, looked like it did not get compromised.
But man, that side pressure is so hard to deal with. Bo's so explosive.
See if Mirzad can get him out of his power. Bo looking calm and collected here.
Bit of a war there going on in the setup. One of the refs right here.
Looks like Bo set up. They're gonna go rest real probably.
Bo looks set and comfortable right now.
This match is 242.
A lot of power on the table right now.
And there's the ref grip.
You called it, Bill. Referee's grip.
Let's see if something changes.
Mirzad be first. Oh, let's go, Bo. Check the shoulder. See it. Be first. Shoulders.
Yeah, it is a little bit on both sides, I think.
You can't hear it out there. He thinks that Bo is taking him down in the setup there.
Oh, with the big hit. Look at the intensity of this man. Go let the whole crowd know that he is way too
But
strong.
one look and you can tell this cycle mechanic from Medora just clocked in for work.
The energy that Bo has, man,
Oh, dude, I
is
love
like close to unmatched. Well, I don't know, man. Oscar kind of had.
I was just getting ready to say, Bill,
maximum energy.
you have put together a card with all kinds of intensity, and that's what we all want to see.
Energy.
And these guys are bringing the energy, because I keep on seeing people stopping by that are definitely not arm wrestlers, and they want to see what's going on.
I hope they're liking the show.
I know you guys in the chat are.
Enough to click the like button?
I mean, you'd think. I mean, if it was me, I'd be clicking the like button. Come on, guys. Don't be lazy now.
It's free.
It's Friday night, too. Splurge a little bit. Hit that like button. Splurge.
Ballpark Village down here.
I'll tell you, dude.
Right next to Busch Stadium.
Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful here.
In fact, we walk out
If
these
you guys want to
doors.
be treated like a rock star, come to this tournament. You'll feel like a rock star.
Let's see if Mirzad can change some things up. He needs to catch him more in the center.
This one going straight to the scrap yard.
Going to the strap.
So Bo's a gearhead working
I'm with Bo sometimes with, man, I'm getting old. I don't like slipping like that so hard in the elbows. He's just trying to avoid it.
Exactly.
But the thing is, I wouldn't give it to him because I don't want to be tied to him.
Yes.
And I feel like I have a better chance of getting through that hand without it. On top of that, if you ask me for the strap, I'm probably just going to say no because you asked me, even if I wanted it.
Well, I mean, that's just like all you gateway guys. You guys, whenever you want the strap, I mean,
G-rated shows. G-rated shows.
Bo.
I don't know, man. Bo is so locked into that.
The way he is set up, he's already locked in. Mirzad needs to change things up, switch his angle to make Bo get out of that position.
Bo's hand is so freaking strong.
Getting them straightened up here. Oh my goodness. The power of Bo Olsen is incredible.
That's our Bo. He grins like a baby, but he bites like a
And
gator.
like you said, Bill, Bo's a veteran. He's been around. He knows all the tricks.
40 years. Long time. Mirzad 4, and here's the thing, Mirzad's only 22 years old, so he's coming up, but he jumps into these matches, man, always trying to test himself. He wants to see where he's at. His goal is the top. So.
That's what I keep on saying. That's what I love about these newcomers, Bill. I mean,
and Bo Olsen, man, what can you say? No matter who we feed him, he just beats our team. He beats our entire team. Everybody we give him. He's a gateway killer, man. We fed him Mark Schwarzkopf, took him out. You know, we fed him Brent Rakers, took him out. Now we're feeding him our young guy. We got to go to the young guys. Maybe he can do it. And it looks like he might just take him out too. And he's been undefeated that entire time.
And the whole strongest badges.
In his super matches, yeah, against Gateway. He's the Gateway killer, man.
So you're telling me, since you're the captain of Gateway, that you're next? I mean, you're gonna have to
Me and Bo, man. Me and Bo. Man, I could only dream to be on that level at any point.
I would love it.
Maybe Mirzad again in 3 years. I tell you what, Brent's right back with them. So they're back and forth a lot. They're really close.
Mirzad?
No, Bo and Brent. But
I would like to see that match again.
They've pulled so many times. Brent's definitely, Bo's definitely got the winning record.
Bo, he's going.
But as of late, Brent's been holding his own.
I tell you, Brent. I think Brent is on a new level right now.
Mirzad's really going to try to crank through that pinky.
We're going to see Brent Rakers and Scott Ballinger a little later tonight. Make sure you guys share, hit the like button, because we still have a lot of action coming your way. The night is young.
I wish I could have heard what Bo was saying to Mirzad right there. I'm going to have to get mics up there. Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Mic them up. I would have loved to have mics on Cody and Cole.
Bo looks so comfortable.
And there it is right there.
Clamping down on Mirzad's hand, saying, "We are not going to the scrap this time."
Just too much. Bo Olsen.
The intensity of that man is incredible.
The southpaw psycho turning into the orthodox psycho.
See what Tim's got.
That's fine. I can talk for you. So, keys to the victory. Being old and grumpy. So you're saying I only have a couple more years back before I can pull like you?
You're really there, brother. Now, he's a super strong kid. Honestly, the key to victory tonight was I did not take him lightly when I pulled him like I would have been pulling Brent or Scott or any of the other badasses here tonight. So I came in, no holds barred. This is my first super match since my surgery, so Big Bo's back, baby. Let's go, Psycho Arm Sports.
You heard it here first, folks. Bo is back.
And we will be back. Have you pulled Jake ever before? Have you guys crossed paths anywhere?
Nope. We met at Michigan State. We didn't pull left, right, nothing, but we were in the same building. That was pretty much it.
Different classes, I assume?
We were, it was the same class, but that was right as Jake started getting sick, and I guess he just started his dialysis. And obviously you're not at your best performance going through that kind of stuff. So I think he ended up getting booted out of the tournament before we crossed paths. So yeah, I mean, obviously I know how good Jake is and what his past history is and already what he's doing now that he's come back. So I think it's going to be a tough match. I'm looking forward to it.
If you were the one making the Vegas odds on this match, what are your odds going in?
I think you got to put me in as the favorite. I don't know. I think it's close enough to be 50-40. You know.
Yeah. I think the one question I have is, I know you guys haven't pulled yet. Does that change your outlook and how you're trying to train for a match like this, considering you've never gripped up with them? Are you going to try to, watch video and try to change anything about your approach, or are you just going to follow your normal regimen?
At 36 years old from Bismarck, North Dakota.
God, did it again.
Psycho Arm Sports member, Jake Houston. And 28 years old from Cleveland, Ohio. A man again that needs little introduction. He has been blasting across the scene this past year. Palko. This one's about to do a little research on Kevin Palko. He's the U.S.
Kevin on the right, Jake on the left.
North American number 7.
165 at this.
He's the Ayers right hand number 4 at 154.
Looks like Kevin's in a good spot.
Now, Jake, left-hand, he's ranked number 11.
Jake Houston with the 3. Wow. This place just lit up. Tell you, we haven't seen Jake in a while, but a couple years back, Jake was at the top of the heap, and I think he wants back on that top.
Yeah, I wouldn't think people just forgot about people. They have short memories, right?
These guys haven't been out of the game too long. Jake's only been gone, what?
That's what have you done for me lately?
I think you're right. But I'll tell you what, I would not rule out Kevin Palko. He has proven that he is a gamer. I'll tell you what, I love the intensity in this room right now.
Well, I gotta be unbiased here, so why don't we talk a little about Kevin Palko as they're getting set up. He's been 9 years in the sports. He's been Cleveland arm wrestling. In 2023, he won the Arnold Classic. In 2023 as well, he's the IFA U.S. champion.
Jake on the right, Kevin on the left. Jake come up with the win, round 1.
3-1. He did have a loss to Quick Sanders 5. A bit of up and down here. He's had a great range this year. He plays
Kevin's so tight. Man.
I was getting ready to say right now, Kevin looks like he's got this, but
he almost did last time.
Oh
He's
my
just too strong.
goodness! Oh my goodness! Jake Houston. Kevin looks like he is in such a good spot and tight, and Jake Houston with a massive hit to drag him out of that.
Now, Jake is saying this is a proving ground match. Returning from the kidney transplant surgery, for those who didn't know, Jake had to take a long time away from arm wrestling. His focus has been on that, his family.
I think a lot of people are shocked right now. I'm a little shocked right now. I knew Jake was a badass.
And guess what? You're going to get to see him go left-handed too, because we're going to throw that at the end of the card.
I like it. I like it. If Kevin can't figure out a way to turn this match around, he'll definitely want a chance for revenge on the left arm. Calling them back up to the table.
You think it's the same? You think Kevin can adjust?
Right now, I think Jake has leveled up, and he's on another level right now. Oh, Jake looks very good right now.
So Kevin's going to dive in, trying to get that.
Oh! You see that Jake's hand did not move.
This is the most fired up Kevin Palko should be in the past year right now. He's on the ropes.
See if we can change things up.
I'm rooting for Kevin right now. Show me something, Kevin.
King's being worked out right now. Long with rotation. We're about ready to go. Don't blink.
Kevin with the stop.
On the center. Yeah,
We are going to straps. Kevin had a little something right there.
See, you can't call it in a losing position because they were center table.
I was going to say Jake's wanting the win, but I think we were dead center of that table. Right
Yeah, he wants to say losing position, but because they were in the center, they couldn't get pinned. So. See, that's why you get the international
The
masters,
best.
right? None
The
of
best.
these little rules and things don't get missed. Because they've
And
seen everything. Leonard's seen every single match, every single thing, and he's helped write the rules and rewrite them. So all these guys know what's going on.
You can tell that Leonard, they know the rules because there is no hesitation.
None.
If there's a question,
Another very important
the answer is there.
Happy to have Brad Cook and 217 in the house. Make sure to look out for the videos. They are going to be phenomenal. Jake is dug in deep. Let's see if Kevin can do something. If it stops, it's a match, man. Kevin was in that.
I think Kevin felt something that he liked right there. And Jake was set in tight. I don't know if he tried to go to a hook. room is electric. Oh, Jake Houston. Wow. Jake Houston says, I am here. Wow.
First of all, wow. Wow. I mean, what do you have to say to that? Psycho art forms!
I'm just blessed to be here, man. I want to say with all these guys, I've been through a lot of shit, and every day's a blessing for me to be here on this table. It's just, I mean, it means so much to me, and I wanted this match with Kevin because I respect him so much. I mean, it's professional in every aspect of it. You are too, I wanted the best. I wanted the best because I wanted to prove that I'm right there. I'm one of the best. Yeah! All I gotta say is don't ever doubt me. Ever. Never doubt me.
Jake Houston.
Awesome words from Jake Houston.
All right. Wow. It's going to get crazy. We will see in a minute. So, what do you know about Austin Tevis?
I know he's got a weak wrist. No, I've been watching him. I try to. There's not a whole lot of footage on him. Speaking of, he's a strong newcomer. I've watched him in this one super match. They went right-handed and left-handed. You can definitely tell his right hand's on a different level than his left. His left strong. I mean, you've seen what he did to Tim Loews, but his right is where his money's at. But he's gonna have a weak wrist against me. Is all I gotta say.
Give me that hand, boy. Right? Isn't that the saying?
Yeah.
It's kind of been retired for a little bit. We haven't seen it, so.
Yeah,
it's going to be good to see you back in action, at least up this way.
Hopefully, I'm bringing my my brother, so we're going to take over the little lightweights.
Is that the whole team? Just you and your brother? You got any more guys coming?
Yeah, that's I think that's everybody from Alabama. It's just me and my brother. I tried to get Justin, but he's all into this.
God, man, I keep get too excited.
Dude, I know this right here is going to be an awesome match. You got Dalton, Duncan on the left, Austin Tevis on the right.
Let's go!
Dalton Duncan ready to scream, give me that hand, boy, and Austin saying, you are not taking that hand.
Dalton's got something to prove here. Dalton came into the last strongest badge and cleaned house, and I think he's wanting to do the same thing again. Dalton is so deceiving, dude. This is what he looked like the last time he was here, and very deceiving.
He is unbelievable, man. He wrecked Strongest Badge 5.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy to watch. I was there for that one, and woo. The intensity. You guys are about to see some intensity on this table. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, guys, because matches are just going to keep on getting better.
Don't move. Come on, let's see a shot. I want to see it go.
That's one thing about Austin. He's got a lot of energy, and sometimes that gets him in trouble a little bit. Big hit. Dalton. There it is. Dalton with the signature statement. Give me that hand, boy. But did Austin's hand go that much? I
don't know, man. I don't know if it let go, but it didn't cup in, man. That was quite the stop at the center for Dalton for sure. He's been off the map a little bit since Strongest Badge. So people forget, like I said, what have you done for me lately? They forget that he came up here with 9 of the top 15 guys in a bracket.
Oh, dude,
and
that
ran through
class
undefeated.
was insane. That was national class.
Yeah, there was no good draw, and he ran through it. So,
come on, Chad. Who do you got right now? You got Austin and Dalton right now.
He's North America 176, number 8.
see if the strap changes something there.
Here we go. Sean's setting them up, squaring them up.
Again, Dalton with that first move.
Austin doesn't like it. Austin. Oh! Oh my goodness!
Oh, no, that's a bad press. I don't like that press.
Dalton keeping his hand. We're coming back over. Dalton with a drive.
Oh, Austin's still in it. Oh!
Austin not giving up. That's a win.
He better watch that adrenaline.
Oh my goodness. Austin with the first round.
If you want to see some arm wrestling, how about that match?
Share, subscribe.
How about
right
that
now.
match? My Lord. My Lord, that is just what I thought right there. We don't know.
Who you got, chat? Who you got to win,
just
chat?
don't know. Somebody's bumping the lights over. Hang tight, keep it tight.
I got you. We got somebody leaning against the wall. There we go. They figured it out. Somebody leaning against the wall, got the lights down. Actually, no. That's just how much electricity is in this building. We just had a collapse of power because there was so much freaking electricity in this room right now, folks.
You can't handle the energy.
My God.
Too much energy.
Oh, my God. If you guys don't know who Austin Tevis is, you're about to learn. Because that was freaking amazing.
And Austin Tevis knows who Dalton Duncan is now, for sure.
Oh, my God.
All right, arm wrestlers to the table.
I thought whenever we went over to Dalton's side, I thought that was it for that round. But Austin was relentless.
That was a very bad position, though. That scares me drastically when you get out
I
like
heard
that.
you over there. It was kind of scary.
I don't like it.
The question is, how much energy did Austin exert right there?
A lot, man. That adrenaline dump is real.
I like the way
But
Austin's
man,
set right
sometimes
now.
you got to release that energy. So.
Moving back to Austin's side, taking that kick down Austin's wrist. Kick over on Dalton's side.
Big hit by Dalton. Oh my God.
We got a false start on Dalton.
He had it, though.
False start on Dalton. Dalton on the right, Austin on the left.
These guys have $1,000 a piece on this. The winner of this match has $2,000 in their pocket.
But this is also, like, I mean, this will have a big effect on the rankings, too. Not also do its money on the
Austin's
line.
number 2.
But the ranking and the bragging rights are on the line right now.
Austin's fired up.
Big hit by Austin. Oh my God. Austin Tevis with the win. Massive hit.
Man. This is a match.
Oh my gosh.
Give me that hand, boy!
If you guys love this match, hit the like button. Hit the like and share button because this is just going to get better. I don't think we've seen the last of Dalton.
We got
really
Austin
don't.
Tevis over here yelling Dalton's catchphrase. It's getting nasty. These guys were added online for this. They were back and forth. Making me laugh, I got to be honest.
That's what you want to see, though. I mean, you want to see a little bit of rivalry.
I mean, they show up. Dalton Duncan coming all the way from Alabama. Like I said, the winner taking on $2,000 on this. That's these guys' own money.
Sean calling him back up to the table.
This time, Dalton unable to get to that same position he did in the first round where he took that hand and wrist. That false start he had again, but obviously
We'll see if Dalton can change it up a little bit. Austin looking into Dalton's eyes saying, I am not done.
Let's see what he can do.
I think Dalton's got a little something up his sleeve.
He's having trouble with that hand, though. Austin's hand's a little different. It's a little different.
Austin has a lane, too, that goes sideways that is very unorthodox. That last win that he got was straight side pressure. Kind of reminded me of Todd Hutchins a little bit. Here we go. Austin.
Austin's aiming for that hand. Duncan pulling right back, forcing the scrap.
I think Austin's gaining confidence.
Who out there is Dalton?
I can't believe he's holding that adrenaline that long. If I was
know.
yelling like that, I'd be
Done.
taking a nap.
Done. But Austin, even in tournament, I've seen Austin pull long, big tournaments, and he keeps the adrenaline going pretty well. Now we're strapped up. Can Dalton figure out a path to stay alive?
Let's see if it stops. Let's see if it stops.
Can he get that hand control back that he had that first match off that false start?
Who do we got? Who do we got? Dalton coming up.
Foul on Dalton there. Movement in ref's grip. I'm getting him set to go.
Uh-oh.
Dalton with the stop.
Austin's got to watch that arm, man. He's got to watch that arm.
Austin taunting Dalton a little bit. Austin with the
Look
hit.
how comfortable Dalton was there.
Here comes Dalton. What a match. What a match.
Got an elbow on the back. He wanted
foul
that,
on
I think.
Austin.
He wanted that, I think.
We got 1 and 1 apiece. 1 foul apiece here. We do not want to see a foul out here.
This is the match you wanted to see between these guys.
I like the way Dalton was looking in that round, though.
He was in it. He was in it. And Austin could run out of juice here, and then
Say,
that game could change.
How much gas does Austin have in the tank? Big hit, and Dalton stops him.
He stopped him a lot more center.
Dalton looking very relaxed right here.
He's going to explode here in a second.
Tevis says, "You're not going anyway." All day. Elbow foul. Elbow foul on Dalton. Austin with the win.
Oh, what a match.
Great match by Austin right there.
All right, sir. A lot of people, I think, had you as a clear favorite in this one. That match looked a lot closer than a lot of people had suspected. What's your view on it?
I've never been somebody in a flat press before, ever, and I did it twice today. So you adapt and you pull against the guy who's pulling you. His riser was really strong, so props to Dalton, man. He showed up strong.
True words, sir. Thank you very much today. Ladies and gentlemen, Austin Tevis.
Hell of a match. We got more. We got more. We will be back in a moment. We did find Brent Rockers a match with Scott Ballinger on the left side, and that one's very interesting to me because Ballinger is a freaking monster, and most times that I see him, he looks almost unstoppable. He came to Strongest Match 3. He did lose to Doug Allen in a super match, but followed that up by defeating everybody after that, won both the brackets, all the overalls, swept everything. And Brent wasn't there that year. That was the year Brent missed. So Brent was overall champ in 2 and 5. Ballinger was in 3, and in 4, Brent had stepped out because he was in a real long match with Jarrett, just didn't want to finish it out. So they're both monsters, and they're both coming in at about the same weight here. Ballinger's usually like a class up on him, but Brent's coming in about 217. I think Ballinger was 218. So what do you think of that one, Lincoln?
Ballinger's a monster, right? You can't discredit him for losing to Doug Allen left. So I think Brent has been really active, and Ballinger will exploit some chinks in his hand and wrists, and I think Ballinger will be fine.
Ballinger did just win Michigan State, second year in a row. I'm sure he's had plenty of them, but the last 2 years he's only pulled left-handed because his right's been a little injured. I mean, those are huge tournaments, you know. I think he beat Eli Broward to take gold. Brent also goes with Eli Broward pretty close, so I think they're matched up pretty good. Ballinger is so explosive off the start. Again, that's Brent's kryptonite sometimes. But man, Brent lately has felt so strong. His left is very healthy, and it's tough. I mean, Brent's a teammate of mine, so I'm a little biased, but man, I am a big Ballinger fan, and he is just a monster, just a flat-out monster. And I mean, second generation on top of that. So,
yeah.
Well, and he's so humble too.
Yeah. I'm at the Battlegrounds 2. He had a super match. I can't remember who it was with. I want to say maybe Caleb Norton. And I learned real quick, like, don't ever try and pull a Ballinger unless you're that dude. So, yeah, those guys ran those brackets. They did phenomenally. I think, and Ethan Mercer did really well with Rockers recently.
Ladies and gentlemen, our main event. At 48 years young, from Edwardsville, Illinois, Brent Rockets. And at 37 years old, from Berman, Indiana, Scott Ballinger.
We got the main event. Just want to say thank you to Tim Smith for doing the announcing today. It always keeps the energy going.
it's the quickest I've ever seen Brent get his ring off. He usually complains.
I'll tell you what, Brent's looking on a whole different level. Whenever I got in, I feel like he was kind of on the outs, and I feel like we're seeing Brent Rockers in full effect right now.
Scott Ballinger's a monster. So explosive.
Whoa. Wow, wow, wow.
Brent's looking strong now, that's for sure. But man, the focus of Ballinger.
Scott's another one of those guys. I mean, he's been the strongest badge and
wrecked it.
Destroyed. Just destroyed. Both of these guys, I think both of these guys are super, super hungry right now. Both want this win pretty badly to show everybody who they are.
Meanwhile, Ballinger didn't get much time to talk back to me on his, so I'm going to have a little fun with you.
I mean, clearly, Bill, you're rooting for Scott.
Gateway, baby. It's hard to say, man. I'm a big Ballinger fan, man.
I know this is a hard
He's
match.
one of my
to
favorite
go for.
arm wrestlers in the sport, too. I really like the guy. He's been a part of it. He supports this event, and he is explosive and exciting. But yeah, Brent's my guy.
Wow.
That I didn't expect.
Wow.
But that's impressive.
Brent
Gateway,
Rockers.
baby.
Brent Rockers is hitting like a rock.
Man, I don't know if I've ever seen Ballinger get blown
Taken
over like that.
Yeah. And he just won Michigan State, didn't he?
He did. Second year in a row,
I
left-handed.
thought so. That's
Brent,
another-
though, man, I'm telling you what, he's been on a different level lately. He's been training
Just
so
looks
good.
jacked.
It's awesome to have him on the team.
What's Brent weighing now?
He's like 217.
I'd say he weighs every bit of that. He is looking jacked right now.
One of my favorite arm wrestlers on the circuit. He told me he doesn't even remember who won.
I'll tell you, talking about Scott winning Michigan State, that's another thing that I think a lot of people don't know that you're offering, Bill, that the winners of Michigan State, they actually get a free entry into your tournament.
They get complete free entry all the way in, whatever they want, for sure.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Michigan State is one of the top events in the country, in my opinion, probably the top event, and it's at least one of them. I'm catching up, but man,
Hey,
Michigan State
you're
is
right on their
established.
tails.
The talent they get, Steve Pettis does a great job.
See if Scott's got a little something.
Oh, wow.
Rockers.
I did not expect that.
Brent
Can't
is
say I don't
looking-
like seeing it, but man.
Brent just looking so focused and determined right now. I think right now Brent is sending a message to everybody. To Michael Todd saying, like, I deserve to be at the Monster Factory. To Ingen Terzi. I mean, everybody's right now is really active trying to show everybody, hey, I'm the guy. I'm that guy.
Brent looks super focused, man, and just, man, to be the explosive one in this match.
Usually-
I was thinking Brent had to catch Scott.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
And now I'm wondering if Scott can catch Brent.
I think there's just too much power right now.
Now, even though this is our main event, we do have one special extra match after this, so stay tuned. Jake Houston and Kevin Palko are going to pull left-handed as well.
I hope they bring the same intensity they did the first match.
Well, a little encore match. And then we will cut and be back tomorrow at noon for Strongest Badge.
Scott got on the start that time. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, guys.
Strongest Badge is a independent tournament. High Dollar Entertainment is not affiliated directly with any specific organization, although we work with all of them. PAL USA, USAA, USAF. Let's see. This is the first one in the strap, right? So let's see if the strap changes anything. Scott.
I tell you, look, right now, I don't know if I want to be strapped to Brent Rockers right now. But Scott doesn't really look comfortable right now.
Brent looks super comfortable. Too much. Gateway on sports, baby.
Gateway on top. Right there, Brent made it look like Scott isn't that strong right now, but I promise everybody, if Scott's in the tournament, you will see a different one.
Tell me about the match. How to go over your piece of victory here.
Scott's a phenomenal player. You can never take Scott lightly. You never know when he's bringing to the table. I mean, every time I see him, he's good. He's hot. I knew I had to train hard for this one, and I did. So it just worked out for me well tonight.
Impressive win. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Brent Rock!
Gateway on sports. We do have that one more special match for you, so let's get it rolling.
should say. At 36 years old, from Bismarck,
did it again.
North Dakota, Jake
I forgot about this time too.
That's all right. That one wasn't even set up.
Palko.
We got Kevin
Think
on
there's
the
anything
left.
different on the left? I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like, I feel like Kevin's not bad on the
I'm
left.
kind of honest with Jake. Jake Houston, I've always felt
Don't forget to tune in tomorrow at noon for Strongest Badge, the tournament in full. We'll start with amateurs, masters, ladies, and kids, and head into the pros. It'll be noon for everybody else, and the pros will start about 3 o'clock.
Dude, your amateur medals are even nice too. Your awards, top-notch awards. This tournament.
If you win them, you deserve them. That's for sure. You got to
there's
go
no
big.
doubt. No doubt.
Here we go, working the rotation out right now.
Appreciate everybody tuning in.
Here we go.
Kevin with the stop here.
He's losing
Could
his
be a
hand,
little
though.
different. Oh, Kevin, when he gets into the spot, he's hard to beat. Win
Jake's
for
in that, though.
Oh, yeah,
Jake's
it's,
in
it's close. It's very, very close match here.
Sometimes the smartest thing you can do in a super match setting is not wear yourself out, just let it go, let it fight for that next match. If you're going to hold out strong and get everything you got,
I think it could be good.
for that elimination match, it goes to that
I think Kevin really wants this win. I think he wants to get a little redemption for that first match.
First thing's not working, you got to do something different. You watch so many guys go to a super match or tournament for that matter. And do the
But Jake was definitely in that. Definitely in that match.
especially the offense having this left. So newer guys out there, keep switching it up.
Again, the show gets started at noon tomorrow. We'll start weighing in people 9 o'clock. We'll do that till 11 for the amateurs, pros, masters, and ladies. We'll let the pros weigh in all the way up until 1:30 p.m. It'll be a pretty strict cutoff at that point. We got to keep this show on our schedule, so I'll do my best to start on time and end on time.
Here we go. Kevin looking super comfortable here.
Man, I can't hear Tim at all.
I know.
He's been talking.
I'm having a hard time hearing Tim too.
I think next time I'll give him 2 mics. We'll just throw him on a wireless with the table mic. We're gonna definitely tune this up, though. I like the setup so far.
Oh,
And a lot of this was kind of impromptu. So all this got thrown together at the end. So
I feel
there is
like-
a couple errors in here, but that's because there's really been no testing whatsoever. This is the test.
I feel like you thrive on that stuff, though, Bill. I feel
Yeah,
like
I
you,
guess. Yeah, stress.
You
I
like the
stress.
pressure. You like
I'm
the
already
pressure.
bald. I guess I can't lose any more hair.
That's why when I got my hair cut, I had to get rid of all my grays.
That's all right.
Here we go. Leonard getting them set up here. Jake looked in a better position there in the first round.
Should have just gone for the straps and asked for it. Got it.
Well, like you were saying earlier, it hurts. Like
I hate slipping.
Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna let go, let's just both agree to let go.
I've done that before, and they got called for intentional slip. I was like, we were talking about it. He's like, well, you got to tell me. I'm like, we were talking about it. Like, can we go? Are we good? Can we go? You know, you're in
Except
that
for Tony. I don't
Canadian goose fight, you know, when you're in one of those.
Oh, I hate that. I hate that. Unless I'm the guy that's got the good grip on your fingers, and then I don't mind it.
All right, here we go. We're still in the rescue right now in this rat match right now.
All right. Jake's still looking pretty comfortable.
I said that slip right there, it looked like kind of Jake had a little bit of control, I think. But if you let Kevin get in that hook sweet spot.
Oh,
Center of the table here.
Oh, Jake is so strong. There was an elbow on Jake. Came off the back. Yep. So is that 1-1? I didn't see the other foul.
I think that's just one foul on Jake.
Oh, he called him coincidental, I think.
Let's go, Jake. Get straight
I think there's no call.
Okay.
That's what he was doing.
Hey, you're the master referee. I can't question this.
I am not a master referee. I said I was certified.
Well,
Simply certified.
Either way, I'm not going to question. Here we go. Big hit from Kevin right there.
He did. He got back on his side. I like it. Kevin's so versatile.
We're square in the center.
There's another elbow on. Yep.
Another winner right there, Kevin. This is a good match too.
Yeah, they were.
And this
right
was
there.
kind of the last. Was this a last-minute decision?
It kind of
for him?
was. Kevin has to leave early tomorrow, so he's not able to pull the tournament. Jake as well, I don't think is pulling. So we figured, they made the trip. They came down for it. Let's get some work in.
I like it.
Asked if they could get it on there. I said, you know what, we'll throw it at the end.
Who doesn't want to watch more arm wrestling anyway?
And for those that said I couldn't do these matches in 2 hours, here you go. It's 2 hours in. Actually, we started a couple minutes late. So.
And this has been the stream hasn't dropped out.
I don't think. I think we've been good. A couple scoreboard mishaps. Me not going to the corners right here. That's another mishap.
Hey, if you guys have enjoyed the stream tonight, can you give us a like and give us a thumbs up in the chat too?
I do appreciate you tuning in. I was worried about the reach on this since we switched from the High Dollar channel. We're trying to put all the arm wrestling onto this channel, so hopefully you guys can stick around. And definitely check out the tournament tomorrow at noon. 3 o'clock for the pros. Same place. See what happens here.
Jake getting his grit. Kevin, I like the way Kevin said. Oh! That's a win for Jake. A hard, fast hit for Jake, and he gets the win.
Good call. See, that's why I like these type of refs. Look, so they moved it. I'd like to move that table, but it's all right. It's the last match. We'll let it be crooked for the last match. John. I really want to fix it, but we're just going to let it slide.
Having a good time? Y'all
having
a good time out here in St. Louis for stand up tonight? I got a good idea. How about we just thing out here gets over? We drink us a beer and not a Bud Light. Someone get this man a Bud Light. Hey, who needs a Bud Light? I got you.
All right. It's 2-1.
Say Jake's on his way for a comeback here. That was a good hard hit.
Let's go, Jake. You got this.
They're at 2-1 right now in favor of Palko. Houston still facing elimination.
I think Jake's going to try the same thing, only
I know this
harder.
started for you guys. You made some noise on the go here.
Oh, nice
Kevin with
hit.
a stop.
Man, once Kevin stops, man.
Here, right in the center. Here comes Kevin.
Oh, look how much
Jake's
holding power
him.
is there.
Yeah. Jake's holding him.
They're talking to each other.
Kevin's locked in.
Got him.
Good, great match.
That's it, man. That's what we got. We'll hear from Kevin and hopefully see you guys tomorrow.
Great matches.
Thanks again for tuning in.
All right, buddy. Lost that right-hand match. I saw the look of determination on your face. Hey, tell me about it. What was going through your head?
Not many people beat me the way Jake beat me that. So give him a round of applause.
I just wanted to say thanks for inviting me out and giving me the opportunity. I'm sorry I didn't perform to what I wanted to perform. but I let it all out there, and I really hope that I get to come back again one day and hang out with y'all. We're going to throw down heavy here in a little bit. Hey, thank you so much, brother.
It was great, man.
Thanks, guys.
I love the energy, dude. I love it.
I'll bring it.
See you tomorrow.
I love it. That's all you got to do, man.